What's up, guys? It is Tuesday, October 4th. It's 12:40 p.m. and this is the market update. So I'm going to keep this brief because it's pretty straightforward today. So if you watched the video from yesterday, it was like an hour long. I know it was a long one, but we covered things in depth. So if you want to get a more in-depth update, check out the video from yesterday. But as far as today goes, dollar dumping off a cliff, dumping. So we're at a point that could serve as a support level though. So like we're on the 4-hour chart. We can see that the 4-hour chart for this red moving average here, we acted as support here, and then we're on it right now. So if we break through this and break through 110, we're golden. And then the ultimate level that if we broke through, so from that bottom to that top, if we break through 109, it's lights out. Like we're fully like in a crash as far as the dollar goes. And you already know like that is extremely bullish for cryptos. So like we're sitting on the 4-hour moving average, which is right where we're at in the price right there, which was the same area over here. And then for the 6-hour chart, where we have the moving averages right at that 786 Fibonacci retracement. So if we take out that level, like we are in full blown collapse. So that's what we're going to be watching. I would expect that we get supported by this level, maybe bounce around for a bit and then go down. But I believe that the top of the dollar is in the macro top. We could just kind of range and it could be volatile for a bit, coming down to here, come up, back down, and then eventually collapse like that. But that's what I believe. So watch the video from yesterday. I go in more into depth into why that's my belief. But what we can see here today is daily chart, dollars dumping hard. It's like down. It's down 1.31% today. The bond yield's down today. So like I wouldn't be surprised to see these fall lower as well too, down to there. So that's what we're seeing. We see total crypto market cap is now back above, I believe it was like 1 trillion that I saw, or maybe it was a little bit earlier today. No, I saw a tweet that was saying that, but maybe not. So Bitcoin right now, we're sitting around like 20,000. That's great. We want to hold that 20K as support, but ultimately we want to get above the $20,500 level. We get above there, hold that support. It's immediately up to like 22,000. Then we break above that. We're talking like back up at those levels that we've been calling the previous high here. And then we're talking like 33 to 36K. That's definitely in the cards. So if you want the more in depth, watch the video from yesterday. But then XRP as well too. We're flying today. We're back up to 48 cents. So 4-hour chart, that's what we got. So like our final stand is we need to get back above. We need to break through the 49.5 cent level, and then ultimately hold support above 50 cents. We can do that. We are golden, and we're going to start hitting those targets that we've been talking about, the 66 cent level, the 72 to 76 cent level, then ultimately the dollar level. So we're going to take it level by level at a time. But as far as like the dollar to the downside, bond yields coming down, the narrative going on, price is starting to go up here. It's all looking good. So if we get a daily close, because like we want to hold daily body closes above this 200-day moving average for XRP. If we see the stock RSI cross up like this, and then this MACD like kind of and the TSI save itself, like, you know, it's just a quick little minor pullback before continuing, we're definitely hitting these levels. Definitely, without a doubt. So all eyes on that daily stock RSI, and then the 50 cent level, holding that as support, because like it's going to happen fast if that's the case. Where I believe we've already like kind of wrapped up this move. This is kind of like a bull flag. So we had our pull up and our flag, and that's what I'm expecting. So all eyes on it. That's what we're watching. Bitcoin obviously has to stay stable or maintain growing. Dollar needs to be going down, and XRP can outperform. So that's going to be it for the update, guys. One thing that I wanted to share with you guys was I consolidated most of my coins into XRP, XLM mainly, and then Algo and, you know, the ISO coins, but mostly XRP and XLM, because I was thinking about it, and there's all these world currencies, these different currencies like the euro, the pound, and all of them are literally burning as we speak because the dollar has rose incredibly. So all the other currencies in the world have literally dropped off a cliff. Now we're seeing the dollar start to go. The final boss basically. And I'm thinking about it and I'm like all these banks and just like millionaires, billionaires, like where are they going to put their money, right? Like you can put it into physical gold, but like there's no fungibility with that. You can't really go in and out of it and convert it into other things easily. So like XRP and XLM, they were designed to be currencies that can be converted into anything of value. Any other fiat currency, any commodity, any stock, anything. It's a limited supply currency that's swappable into anything of value that's tokenized. And these XRP and XLM have their platforms where you can issue and tokenize real world value onto it. So you have these two currencies that are limited supply that have been adopted and used and kind of touted by the highest levels of the pyramid, the central banks, the governments, the biggest companies, and like they actually have a real world use case. So I decided to make things more simple and consolidate a bigger portion of my holdings into XLM and XRP. Keep in mind though, I still have HBAR, I still have Quant, I still have Algo, I still have all these other ones, but I'm basically calling them my like grand slam bags. So like I have like, say, for example, $1,000 in every other coin just sitting there. I don't care if it goes up or it goes down. But if it goes up 30x, I'm paying attention to it. At the end of the day, that's just like in there because I believe in the project and I want some skin in the game. As far as XRP and XLM go, those are where I'm going to keep my heavy attention on because we're nearing the point with ISO, Big Bang coming up, with central bank digital currencies coming up, regulation, stable coins, all this stuff. And with the fall of all these fiat currencies and the rise of the Phoenix, right? Like we're at that moment. So I decided to keep things more simple and really just dial into the ones that we know are the chosen ones. But I still have money spread out into these other ones in case they pop off first, right? So that is my switch up of my portfolio, keeps things more simple and less things to watch. Because like you have these other coins, they could go up, they could go down at the end of the day. I'm just waiting on the Discord signal if something comes in for those. But I'm paying more of my attention to Bitcoin because it drives the market, the dollar, the bond yields, as well as stock market, gold, silver, and XRP and XLM, because we need to take there's a big macro shift going on and we need to have eyes on that, the bigger picture, rather than like, these smaller tokens where like they're ecosystem tokens. Like they're not currencies though. Like you have, say, Quant. It's not a currency though. It's a way to pay for the licensing fees for, or like the membership of the Overledger network and being able to use their blockchain protocol. But like it ain't a currency though. You know what I mean? So like I want to own a limited supply currency that the central banks and the highest levels of the governments are using that are swappable into anything. Because at the end of the day, they're going to soak up all the money because we're talking about payments here and derivatives markets. So like that's what it is. So any questions about that, you guys let me know. This is the update. And then I'm going to do a newsletter because there's a lot of big things happening there as well too. So I'll see you in the Discord.